Hi, everybody, and welcome to this Friday edition of First Look. Today, we are at WBBM in Chicago, our Chicago station, and I don't know, I guess they knew that we were coming, or maybe they just keep this up there all the time. We're here because there's a big American Cancer Society event tomorrow night, and since we were participating in that, you guys keep talking. Everyone's having lunch here. Since we were participating in that, we decided we'd broadcast from Chicago because it's such a fantastic city, and of course in the news in a big way with Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. And tonight, Jeff Greenfield, as a matter of fact, our new political correspondent, who's brilliant in my opinion, is going to talk about the fight between Obama and Hillary for backers, because they're all wrangling for the same fat cats to support their presidential bids. Also, we're going to be talking about Barack Obama's roots as a community activist in the early 80s when he was just 23 years old. Many people say that's where he really cut his teeth politically and became a much more spiritual person. And then we have sort of a fun taste of Chicago, what Chicago is known for, all the cliches. These people are rolling their eyes. But for the rest of the country, we're hoping that'll be an interesting segment. Meanwhile, we're having lunch. Alan Thompson is a news writer here at WBBM. And Alan, I don't know. You're scaring me a little, Alan. All right, so this is very typical Chicago fare, isn't it? Tell me what healthy fare we're having for lunch.
Italian beef, all the fixins. Same for the sausage. You have to have it on a roll, not a bun.
Yeah.
And chips, and
now,
you're all set.
All right, now Italian beef. Why is that such a sort of typical Chicago dish?
It's just a great sandwich. You simmer it, and you can
make the bread gets kind of soaking wet, right?
You sop it up.
Yep. Yum, that's good eating.
Very healthy.
And where else should I go? What about Portillo's for a dog?
Portillo's is a good dog. Gold Coast Dogs is good.
But what do you guys eat your hot dogs with weird stuff on them, right? Like pickles and
peppers and celery and.
Where did that come from?
Never ketchup.
Never ketchup. Well, I'm a ketchup girl, but I can't do that, huh?
That's
okay. And then also, what about for the best pizza in Chicago, Alan?
My favorite's Connie's. Lou Malnati's is good. Home Run Inn just was on Rachel Ray.
Well, thank you very much for helping me eat my way through Chicago. Also, we should mention a couple of other things that are coming up tonight. George Tenet has written a book that's pretty explosive. The New York Times got a hold of it. Scott Pelley did an interview with him, the former CIA director, for 60 Minutes this Sunday. So we're going to be running a piece about that because it has some pretty inflammatory comments about the Bush administration and how he was used as a scapegoat, George Tenet, that is, for the Iraq War. Also, a number of arrests in Saudi Arabia. We'll be covering that. Richard Roth is on the case. And obviously, we'll have a lot of other breaking news and other stories for the day. But anyway, that's it for First Look. I'm Katie Couric in Chicago, again at WBBM. And by the way, in the studio right next to me is where the Kennedy-Nixon debate was held in Studio 1, right, girls? And this is Studio 2? Right? And so it's a very historic place. So hopefully you'll watch the CBS Evening News tonight and have a great weekend.